The dreaming tree. The little bird perched on the dreaming tree, but it was time to sleep. The branches swayed gently in the breeze, and the leaves rustled softly. The stars twinkled above, casting a soft glow on the tree. The tree whispered, "Close your eyes, little one." And soon, the whole forest was still, as the trees and animals drifted into a peaceful sleep. The Rainbow Bridge. The little unicorn trotted across the rainbow bridge, but it was time to rest. The colors of the rainbow faded softly as the stars began to sparkle. The clouds gently cushioned the unicorn's steps. The rainbow whispered, "Sleep, little dreamer." And soon, the whole sky was quiet, with only the stars watching over the sleeping world. The magical moonflower. The little butterfly fluttered around the moonflower, but it was time to rest. The petals of the flower glowed softly in the moonlight, casting a peaceful light on the meadow. The cool breeze sang a lullaby. The flower whispered, "Rest now, little one." And soon the whole meadow was quiet, with the stars keeping watch over the sleeping creatures. The little clouds napped. The little cloud floated high in the sky, but it was time to rest. The soft wind rocked the cloud gently, and the sun said its goodnight. The stars peeked out, ready to shine. The cloud whispered, "Sleep now, little one." And soon, the whole sky was quiet, as the cloud drifted into a peaceful slumber. The gentle river. The little frog hopped along the riverbank, but it was time to sleep. The water flowed gently, sparkling under the moonlight. The fish swam slowly, and the trees leaned in close. The river whispered, "Close your eyes, little one." And soon, the whole river was quiet, with the soft night sounds lulling everything to sleep. The enchanted meadow. The little rabbit hopped through the enchanted meadow, but it was time to rest. The flowers closed their petals, and the grass swayed gently. The fireflies blinked softly, lighting the way. The meadow whispered, "Sleep now, little one." And soon, the whole meadow was still, with only the stars keeping watch. The moonlit lake. The little duckling paddled in the moonlit lake, but it was time to rest. The water shimmered under the stars, and the ripples calmed. The lily pads floated peacefully, and the frogs croaked softly. The lake whispered, "Sleep, little one." And soon, the whole lake was quiet, with only the moonlight guiding the way to dreams. The starlit forest. The little owl perched on a tree branch, but it was time to sleep. The forest was calm, the leaves rustling softly in the breeze. The fireflies blinked in the dark, and the stars shone brightly above. The forest whispered, "Close your eyes, little one." And soon the whole forest was quiet as the night settled in. The snowy mountain. The little snowflake drifted down from the snowy mountain, but it was time to rest. The wind blew softly, and the mountain stood tall and silent. The trees were blanketed in snow, and the stars twinkled above. The mountain whispered, "Rest now, little one." And soon, the whole mountain was still, with only the peaceful night surrounding it. The sleeping volcano. The little dragon rested by the volcano, but it was time to sleep. The volcano stood tall and quiet, the stars twinkling above. The breeze cooled the air, and the earth was calm. The volcano whispered, "Sleep tight, little one." And soon the whole land was quiet, as the dragon and the earth drifted into a peaceful sleep. The whispering seashell. The little crab scurried across the shore, but it was time to sleep. The waves lapped softly, and the seashells sang lullabies in whispers. The moonlight danced on the water. The shell whispered, "Sleep, tiny wanderer." And soon the beach was still, with dreams washing in like the tide. The wind's lullaby, the little feather floated in the breeze, but it was time to rest. The wind hummed a gentle song, weaving through the tall grass. The clouds drifted slowly overhead. The breeze whispered, "Rest easy, little one." And soon, the skies were calm, wrapped in a quiet hush. The star keeper, the little kitten, climbed to the hilltop, watching the stars blink one by one, but it was time to sleep. The sky sparkled with dreams, and a shooting star sailed by. The stars whispered, "Dream now, little one." And soon the kitten curled up, sleeping beneath the starlit sky. The cozy burrow, the little hedgehog, snuggled into the warm burrow, but it was time to sleep. The earth above was quiet, and the roots whispered softly. The soil smelled of comfort. The burrow whispered, "Safe dreams, little one." And soon the underground world was silent in slumber. The coral castle, the little seahorse swam through the coral castle, but it was time to rest. The ocean glowed softly, and the fish swirled in sleepy circles. The anemones swayed like cradles. The coral whispered, "Close your eyes, little swimmer." And soon the whole reef was quiet in the moonlit deep. The night watcher, the little bat, stretched its wings beneath the stars, but even the night needs rest. The moon cast silver light through the treetops. The forest held its breath. The night whispered, "Dream gently, little flyer." And soon, the bat dozed quietly in its cozy cave. The sleepy stable, the little pony nuzzled into the hay, but it was time to sleep. The lantern flickered low, and the barn creaked softly in the wind. The other animals breathed slow and steady. The stable whispered, "Good night, little friend." And soon the barn was wrapped in dreams and moonbeams. The lantern light. The little mouse peeked out from her nook, but it was time to rest. The lantern glowed beside her, warm and still. Shadows danced gently across the walls. The light whispered, "Sleep in peace, little one." And soon all was quiet, bathed in golden glow. The gentle hill. The little fox curled up on the gentle hill, but it was time to sleep. The grass swayed in waves, and the stars blinked above. A hush fell over the fields. The hill whispered, "Lay still, little dreamer." And soon, the land was soft with slumber. The frozen pond, the little beaver padded along the icy edge, but it was time to rest. The pond shimmered beneath the stars, frozen in perfect stillness. The trees stood guard in silence. The pond whispered, "Sleep, little builder." And soon, the winter world was quiet in crystal calm.